There's a man right now, probably someone you know, who genuinely believes he's a catch. He opens doors, pays for dinners, sends good morning texts every single day. He's what society calls a nice guy. Yet he's been single for years, watching the women he pursues choose men who treat them poorly. What he doesn't realize is that his niceness isn't actually nice at all. It's a psychological manipulation tactic so subtle even he doesn't know he's doing it. Today we're diving into the dark psychology behind the nice guy phenomenon. This isn't about attacking genuinely kind men. This is about exposing a toxic behavioral pattern that masquerades as virtue but actually repels the very people it's meant to attract. You're about to learn why performative niceness backfires, how covert contracts destroy relationships before they begin, and the disturbing truth about what these men really want. If you've ever wondered why some of the nicest guys you know can't maintain relationships, prepare to have your perspective completely shifted. The first red flag is the covert contract. Nice guys operate on an unspoken agreement that exists only in their minds. If I do enough nice things, she will owe me romantic attention. They keep mental scorecards of every favor, every compliment, every gesture. When a woman doesn't respond with romantic interest, they feel cheated, as if she broke a deal she never agreed to. This isn't kindness, it's emotional manipulation disguised as generosity. Watch a nice guy's reaction when his target starts dating someone else. The mask slips. Suddenly she's ungrateful, shallow, or making bad choices. The kindness was never unconditional, it was transactional. Real kindness expects nothing in return. The second pattern is the savior complex. Nice guys are attracted to women they perceive as damaged or in need of rescue. They don't want an equal partner, they want a project. This feeds their ego and creates a power dynamic where they feel superior. They'll pursue women in toxic relationships, convinced they can show her what real love looks like. But here's the twisted psychology: they're not actually attracted to healthy, confident women because those women don't need saving. The nice guy's self-worth is built on being needed, not wanted. When a woman becomes emotionally stable and independent, he loses interest or becomes threatened. This is why their relationships fail even when they succeed in rescuing someone. The third behavior is emotional terrorism through victimhood. When nice guys don't get what they want, they weaponize their hurt feelings. They'll say things like, "I guess nice guys really do finish last," or "I'm just not the type of guy women want." This isn't genuine vulnerability, it's a guilt trip designed to make others feel responsible for their loneliness. They paint themselves as martyrs in a world that doesn't appreciate good men. The psychological manipulation here is brilliant in its simplicity. By positioning themselves as victims, they deflect responsibility for their relationship failures while simultaneously fishing for sympathy and validation. Women recognize this emotional blackmail intuitively, even if they can't articulate why it feels wrong. The fourth pattern is the nice guy's relationship with other men. Pay attention to how they talk about the men women actually choose. They'll describe them as jerks, players, or emotionally unavailable, never acknowledging that these men might have genuine attractive qualities like confidence, authenticity, or emotional independence. The nice guy can't admit that his competition might actually be better partners because that would require self-reflection. Instead, they create a false dichotomy: they're the only good option and everyone else is treating women poorly. This binary thinking reveals their true character. They don't respect women's ability to make their own choices. In their mind, any woman who doesn't choose them is making a mistake or being manipulated. The final and most disturbing aspect is their relationship with rejection. Nice guys don't handle no well because they've never learned to see women as complete human beings with their own agency. When rejected, they often become passive-aggressive, sending mixed signals about accepting the friendship while secretly harboring romantic hope. They'll stick around as friends but constantly undermine the woman's other relationships, always positioning themselves as the better alternative. Some escalate to stalking behaviors, showing up uninvited or monitoring social media obsessively. The most extreme cases turn violent, feeling entitled to punish women for not recognizing their worth. This progression from nice to dangerous isn't random, it's the logical endpoint of viewing relationships as transactions where payment is owed. The nice guy syndrome isn't about being too kind, it's about using kindness as a manipulation tactic while lacking the emotional intelligence to form genuine connections. These men stay single because their approach to relationships is fundamentally dishonest both to others and themselves. Real kindness doesn't keep score, doesn't expect rewards, and doesn't turn bitter when unrequited. Understanding these psychological patterns protects you from becoming either the manipulator or the target. Knowledge is power, and recognizing these behaviors early can save you years of toxic interaction. If this opened your eyes to the hidden psychology controlling relationships around you, subscribe now. Every week we decode the dark patterns that most people miss. Hit that like button if you want more content that reveals uncomfortable truths about human behavior. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your ability to spot manipulation depends on staying informed. The next person you meet might be using these exact tactics, and now you'll see right through them.